Just a second. Need to take care of the socials first. And we can begin. Twitter, check. Discord, check. All right. Hey, how you doing, guys and girls? Welcome to the final episode. For this series, we managed to get everything wrapped up in 8 weeks, which is not bad. Considering that we developed 2 packages in 8 weeks, which is, I'm gonna say it. We did good. And by the way, thank you for everyone who watched from the beginning, who has joined me on all of the sessions, for all the tips, tricks, suggestions, comments on all of the episodes. Thank you so much. It has been a great experience for me. I hope it was for you as well. And Hamad, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for being here. Always first. So yeah, we are going to wrap up. I think the one of the last things that we need to do is I have this idea that first of all, we have to go and compile the latest or the last, what's it called? Just compile the JavaScript bundles using Node and remove any debug or non-production code that we have, and finally compile all of the assets using npm run prod for build. And after that, we are going to merge anything or everything in production. Hold on a second. We're going to merge this final week's branch into the main branch, and we are going to tag it as version 1.0 on both packages. So that way we can then go to Packagist, where we are going to deploy or publish our packages there so that everyone can install them. Then I'm going to show you the documentation pages. I didn't want to bore you with all the details of creating and redacting all the documentation. What I think we can do though is maybe do a practice run, create a new project, and do a live test of the packages once they are deployed. Make sure that following the documentation that I have redacted actually gets you to a final installation and you can use the packages. So that'll be a good practice run. So let's go ahead and open our project. I have the Carousel demo here. And let's start with the Blade templates. Carousel packages, Carousel. This is the one that we are going to deploy first. As I said, I have the documentation page here. It looks like this. It's going to look a little different on GitHub, a little better. But basically just requirements. I'm setting just 3 simple requirements: PHP 8.1 or higher, Laravel version 10 or higher, and Tailwind CSS 3.4 or higher. Those are the only things that you should need to get this installed. And then just a brief boilerplate for the installation and usage, etc., etc. We're going to see this in more detail when we do a practice run. For now, I'm going to close that. And anything else that I have opened, what did I do here? Oh yeah, let's just save it. Don't care about that one. Let's just close everything and start fresh. So as I said, first thing we need to do is make sure that the package has this resources dist carousel.js file. We need to compile that one last time so that we know that is the latest version. Can do this on the terminal. CD packages, carousel, and the command was node bin build. All right. Let's just do a last spot check on the composer.json file. Make sure that there is nothing else weird here. Name, that's fine. Description, keywords, homepage, authors, that's fine. Well, this one requires 8.2. I should update the requirements for this one. If it's already logged in the composer.json file, I should set it up as a requirement here. This, do I need this? Well, that's just a requirement for the package itself, so it's going to install it anyway. Laravel Paint, collision, orchestra, test bench, all of this, that's okay. PS4, PSR4, and I'm not sure about this workbench. I'm gonna leave it there, but I think that's giving me errors giving me errors every time I deploy it, because the template or the the boilerplate for the package or the scaffold that I used for this package repo has some workflows in GitHub, and one of those is testing. I might use that in the future, but if it keeps failing at some point, I believe it's when it's trying to test everything on Windows. I don't know how this works, to be honest, but if it keeps failing on that step, I'm just going to remove it anyway, but that'll be in the future. Script section, that's fine. Config, that's fine. Extra Laravel providers, that's good. Minimum stability. We should change this. We use this as dev because why did we use it as dev? What are the correct values for this? Just read about it. Alpha, beta. We should use stable. We're gonna go to stable right away. Yeah, let's use stable and prefer stable equals true. All right. What else do we need to do here? Let's check the package.json file. Version 1, that's fine. We have our dependencies for the MBlack Carousel package here. That's good. Sorry. These are dev dependencies, which are just for me in this case. So yeah, let's leave them there. I think everything else is good. One last check on the git ignore. Make sure that I'm ignoring everything. Node modules, vendor, test bench, PHP stand, PHP unit docs, coverage, composer.log, the build. Yeah, okay. And anything related to, what's this? Not VS Code, the other one. Anyway, I can stay there. A boilerplate. I think we're ready to Send this up. Can't think of anything else. I'm gonna open GitHub Desktop, switch to the Carousel package here, and these are the changes. I'm just only changes to the readme.emd. And why is the bean build not being included here? Sure, something changed there. Apparently not. Let's commit these changes. Okay, commit to week 8 and then publish. There's going to be little to no coding today, by the way. This is just like wrapping everything up, just deploying, see if it works. So there's not much else we need to do today. All right, let's go and check this. Let's check a pull request. Do it here. Do we call it something else? Add title. Yeah, let's call it final commit plus documentation. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to do. Hold on. Just to be safe, let's do. I'm using Bun, but you can use npm bun run build. This will come. Whoop. Not in the right place. Well, I guess it's not required then. It's just a package. Yeah. That's only if you have an actual Laravel project that you need to compile it. For example, if we were to, and I'm gonna do it, share the demo project that we currently have. If you were to deploy this to a repo, you need to compile it first, but not the package, so that's fine. Plus documentation. Okay, projects, milestone, development, nothing else. Let me just check. All the changes are on the README file. There is the build.js, composer.json, package. Yeah, this basically includes a bunch of changes that we have made from last week. Hey, Weaverton, how you doing? Thank you for being here. How's your day going? All right, let's create a pull request. Should be able to merge. See, this is this is the thing that I was talking about. This is like a workflow that came with the scaffold. See how it's trying to run tests on Windows, Ubuntu, and also the Pendabot. Apparently everything passed, so I guess we're good. Not that we have any tests or anything else, but it's fine. We can leave it there. It's not harming anyone. All right. Let's merge this into the main branch. And then let's go to the code and create a new release. How do we call this? Initial release. Very good. I'm seeing that we have made a huge progress on the Carousel package. Yes, we have. Both, actually. We're ready to deploy. Obviously, the work is not finished. It hardly ever is. But at least we can call this version 1 and just push it into the wild, see what happens, right? Initial release. This is the initial release. I don't know. I'm not very good with words. So I'm just shooting from the hip here. Not gonna do anything too fancy. Set as no, that's fine. Publish, release. I need to choose a tag. This will be create a new tag. Something like this, version 1.0.0. I think that's how we do it, right? Yeah. We'll be on the main branch. Generate release nodes. Yeah, let's go with that. Publish, release. There you go. Okay, so we have a should be lowercase update release. There you go. Okay, so we have a tag. Nice. I will give it a try. Thanks, boss. Thanks to you. Do let me know if there is anything that we can improve on it. I'm always open to suggestions. What else? Guess we can go to packages and see if we can deploy this bad boy. In order to submit, and let's copy the repository. Link. Notice one or more similarly named packages. Let me make this bigger. Have been submitted to packages. If this is a fork, it's not. Yeah, just submit. This package is not auto-updated. Please set up the GitHub hook for packages so that it gets updated whenever you push. All right, let's check that out. Enabling the packages service hook ensures that your package will always be updated instantly when you push to GitHub. To do so, you can make sure you log in via GitHub, already did, If you are logged in already, log out first when you log in via GitHub again to make sure I'm already logged in. Move on. Make sure the packages application has access to all the GitHub organizations. I'm pretty sure I already gave access to it. Check your package list to see if any has warnings about not being automatically synced. I'll do it in a second, but tell me how to, if you still need to set up blah, 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 blah. Do not want to log in via create GitHub. Where is the process, please? Manual hook setup. If you do not use Bitbucket or GitHub, I do. What is the process? GitLab service. To enable the GitLab service. I don't know. And let's go back to the previous tab. Well, the thing just went away. Does that mean it's up ready? Hey Nat, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. How are you doing? Haven't seen you around in the previous, I guess you're joining me on the last episode of the series, which is the boring one, unfortunately. We're just deploying everything. So does this mean we're done here? I see the package. There is the composer require. Updated it's version 1. There's even the README there. That's fine. I guess we are good. Don't like this though. Yeah. What can we do? Oh, you're just a silent viewer, that's fine. As long as it's of some benefit to you. Let's see what else. Well, so we have this package already deployed. Let's do the same thing with the Infolist package. Yes. Now for the Infolist package, I do know that there is one thing that it definitely need to change, and that is inside resources JS carousel. I'm using the resources JS index from the Blade template. I should use this instead. Like so. That ensures that I'm using the compiled version of it, and therefore that is the one that'll be imported into this package and then recompiled again for Filament. Let's see, we have the documentation here. Again, boilerplate, very simple instructions. We're going to try this out in a minute. And what else? Composer.json, make sure everything looks good. Homepage, require 8.2. I didn't set any requirements for this though. Maybe I should. I'm gonna take inspiration from other packages. See how they do. Let's see. Let's go to Filament. Let's take one random here. This one. No, there seems to be no need for requirements. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, go straight to installation. All right, cool. Let's change this again to stable. Nothing special here. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. Let me go real quick. Switch to the Infolist Carousel repo here. Check the changes only to this file, readme and composer.json. That's fine. All right, let's commit all of that and then publish. All right. Wait, one more. I don't even remember what did I put here. I guess it doesn't really matter. Wow, this one was pretty behind. 5, 6, and 7. All changes from all the way back to week 5. I haven't been merging this. All right, let's wait for this check. See, this one is the one that always fails for some reason. Just merge it. All right, let's go and send a release, create a release here. How do you configure your test to be passing on GitHub workflow? I didn't do that, to be honest, when you need DB connection for testing. The way that I think it worked, those workflows for testing came with the package scaffold that I downloaded, or the template that I used for packages. This is from Spatty. So it comes with a bunch of things that I'm not really sure how they work. The idea, I think, is that they commission like virtual machines on GitHub with different operating systems. I don't know about the DB connection though. The way that I do database testing is with in-memory SQLite databases. So I guess it wouldn't be a problem because the database would always be on memory and there is no requirement for any database to be commissioned anywhere. But honestly, I wouldn't know how it would work if I actually needed a MySQL or any other kind of database to be present or available during the testing. Like I said, I'm not even using these testing workflows. They just came with the template. But I guess at some point I should look into that for any other packages or projects that we may end up creating. It would be useful to have a complete testing workflow provided by GitHub, but I don't know if that's the answer that you were looking for. All right, I'm not even going to describe this, just version 1 release. Publish, release, there you go. Okay, so we have these two released things. Let's go to packages and publish this one as well. All right. We now have two packages deployed and shared in Packagist. I'm going to do one last thing because the next step, I guess, is to try and get our plugin, the Infolist Carousel plugin, into the plugin section of the filament page, right? So they give you access. The way that this works is you take, if you haven't done it before, I'm sure some of you have, this is the first time for me. So you take their the complete source code for this web page, you fork that code and then add changes to your fork and then submit a pull request, and the changes look like this. So they give you plenty of instructions how to contribute, and I've already gone and made some of these, pretty much all of these changes. Let me show you. So this is the fork of that code, and I have my profile file here. This is basically my profile information, my silly face, and also the package information, name, slug. With this package also they ask you to provide an image. I came up with this one. Not 100% sure that that will be the final one, but I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep it simple for now. So that'll be the package image, and the information here, providing the repository, and also this is the file that well, maybe we should change this to the actual version 0.1 release. See if I can find that. Copy this and paste it here, but I guess if we, instead of main, we do what is it, version 1.0.0. Would that work? Yes. So that way, the README from the GitHub repository or the documentation for the package will also show up in the plugins page of Filament. Everything else looks good. So I'm going to commit all of these changes and then try and submit a pull request for Filament. All right, GitHub, switch to filamentphp.com. Here are all my changes. Guess I should be a little more verbose about this one. Summary, Infolist Carousel package. Plugin for Filament version 3. I don't know. Let's go with that. See if they give any more recommendations about the pull request. This is all about the document. We did not enforce many rules on plugins that were submitted. As a result, some plugins were not consistent with quality. In version 3, we are introducing some quality guidelines to ensure that plugins are consistent with each other and that they are of high quality. You are more than welcome to create a plugin, distribute it on GitHub and packages, and not submit it to the Filament website if you do not wish to meet these guidelines. However, if you do wish to submit your plugin to the website, please ensure your plugin's code is hosted on GitHub. Check. Your plugin must be available to install from packages or anystack.sh. Check. Documentation should always be public, even if the plugin is paid. Check. Documentation should be written clearly, I hope it is, thorough and well structured. We're gonna test that in a minute. Users should not be put off from using your plugin because of poor documentation. If your plugin contains any UI elements, element screenshots of any UI should be available in your documentation. That I'm not sure I do have. Well, how do I include that? Let's see. Maybe. Let's try this. I've seen that people do this, like do screenshots. Let's try this. I have an image here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Well, that's not gonna cut it though. Let's do this. Let's take a screenshot of it. Let's change to light mode. Let's try a square. That's good. Save this in, put it in desktop. All right. I believe you can just drag this. Yeah. See, it uploads the image for me. Let's try that. Screenshots. Let's just commit these changes directly. All right, that looks good. Oh, look, the thing updated. That's nice. All right, so we have a screenshot. That's fine. Let's keep going with the instructions. So if your plugin contains any UI, element screenshots of any UI should be, that's good. In return for following these guidelines, your plugin will receive free promotion on our website and a dedicated support channel on our Discord server. That is the dream. I'm not selling this. I'm not deploying it in Forge. And I don't need to debug any missing content. So I guess we're good. Let's see, let's switch to, did I already commit this? I did, so let's push to origin. And then the next step is to request create a pull request on this fork. So let's switch to our version. And then contribute. Really? Huh. Do I have to sync? What's going on? Did I do something wrong? Where is, because this is the main branch. There should be, well, see, there is a main branch. Ah, there it is. Now it's showing up. Open pull request. check. So that's my profile information, my mugshot, package information, package image. Let's do it. Let's just go for it. Create pull request. And we'll see what happens. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but well, they do have the same, some kind of workflow here as well. No conflicts, which is good. So now we just wait, see if they approve it. I'll let you know on Discord and on Twitter if that's the case. And what else? What else? I think that's it. Let's do a practice run. Let's try and create a completely new project on our local machine and try to follow the documentation and see if all the steps that I try to create are clear enough so that following them will lead to a successful installation. I guess we can open the terminal here. Let's start with the carousel component, just the blade one. So let's use, I'm going to use the blade one. I'm going to create a new project. So Laravel new, carousel live demo. No, carousel test. That's it. Let's use Breeze, just so that I don't have to install Tailwind CSS. I just need Blade with Alpine, I guess. Yeah, just Blade with Alpine. Dark mode, yeah, sure. Test, no GitHub repo. While that is going, just a heads up, since we're wrapping up this project, next week we're not going to have any more package live streams. I do have plans for a different kind of live stream next Wednesday, because over the last few weeks or so, 2-3 weeks or so, I've had many questions about Filament and how to work around authorization stuff. And 8 out of 10 times, the answer is always use. Hold on. I'm blanking out here. Policies. Wow. Really? So the answer is always just use policies. Try using a policy for your model and limit the access. So I thought maybe next week we can have an hour-long session, maybe less, just to go over everything that you need to know about policies in Laravel and how they work in Filament. How does Filament enforces those policies and how the UI changes depending on the policies that you have on your application. So stay tuned for next Wednesday. And let's go with SQLite for the database. Run the default database migrations. Yeah, sure. Create one. I wonder, you know what I want to do? Maybe this will be the next project after Wednesday. I've always wanted to, every time I use the Breeze template or the Breeze starter package, sometimes I want to have the sidebar instead of a top bar. And I always wonder, why is it that it comes default with the default navigation for the Breeze package is just top navigation. Sometimes you need a sidebar navigation. Why is there no option in the installation to choose the Breeze starter kit, and also as an extra step choose the layout for your navigation? So I have this idea that I want to either create a package for you to download and add the layout for a sidebar navigation, and maybe if I can find a way to do it, try to put it as an option in the Laravel installer. That'll be nice, right? I have it written down. Maybe we can look into that in the next few weeks. All right, so we have our test application, should be running already. I'm gonna close a few tabs here. Just leave this one open. Actually, let's go to the Carousel package, so that we can follow this documentation here. What do you mean package is not found? I don't like that. 32 downloads, are you really? Are you guys downloading this thing already? I don't like that this thing has not updated, but all right. Let's see. I said I wanted to, let's open a new tab here. Maybe here. Okay. Let's register a new user. Do I need to register a new user? Probably not. I'm not gonna go into the dashboard. I just want to create a view and put my package there. But first, let's follow the documentation. See if we can install this. So first of all, composer require. Yes, I can do it here. All right, cool. Let's open this in VS Code actually. All right, next step, add the following line in resources.js app.js. Copy this. And over here and open resources.js app.js. I should specify if I need to add it at the beginning or the end, because I'm pretty sure if I add it at the end, Alpine is going to complain. And let's try it actually. Let's pretend that we don't know. So logical step is to add it to the end, right? Then add the following line to tailwind.config.js. I don't like. I thought it was going to do a div with this plus icon here. Apparently not. Gotta look into that. All right. I'll fix it in a moment. Copy this line here. Open tailwind.config.js. Save that. Did I save the other? Yes, I did. And then compile your assets using vite npm run build. Now I don't know if I have installed. No, I do, because I use the starter kit. All right, that's done. Optionally, you can publish the views using PHP and artisan vendor publish tag carousel views. So let's try that. So that creates, or copies rather, the carousel resource views into resources views vendor carousel. So that gives us this resources views vendors carousel folder, and inside there we have all of these components. We have the slide, we have index, and we have buttons. How do we use it? Let's make a view. I'm gonna call it something different though. So let's clear this and do PHP artisan make view carousel page. Okay, carousel page.blade.php. We have to make sure that we have a layout at least. Hi Willie, how you doing? Thank you for joining me on this last stream for the packages. How is your day going? So I'm just saying you can combine all components provided in this package to assemble your own carousel. Here's an example. If you publish the views, well, here's an example. Okay, so first of all, replace the content of app.layout with the component with the comment. Oh my god. We share among all views. Here's an example of simple layout view. I don't need a layout here, but I don't like that typo. Oh, here I'm giving the instructions to create a layout, but we're using the boilerplate, so that's not necessary here. I'm great, thank you, Willie. Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. Just excited to wrap this up and put it in the wild. See if people like it, people use it. Solve bugs. I know it's the job is not done. I mean, I'm just wrapping up the streams, but I know this is there's still a long way to go. So always things to solve, problems to fix. Where was I? Usage, yeah. It's recommended to use layered components so that all pages share the same boilerplate code. You can create a new layout component using PHP artisan make component app layout. We already have this file, and this is just if you don't have a layout in your project. But if you use the start kit, Breeze start kit, you already have a layout in there. But I'm providing a basic layout for it. You can combine all components provided in this package to assemble your own carousel. Here's an example. If you publish the views like we did, you don't need to include the view namespace x-carousel : like I'm doing here. We can simply use x-carousel instead. So let's try that. Let's grab all of this. Although here's the problem. The app layout of Breeze does require the user to be logged in. I know that's a problem. Here, dashboard, there's a header, and it has like the navigation bar, and the navigation bar has a drop down, and it has the user information. It's hard to read, by the way. Is it too? Oh yeah, of course it is. Sorry. There, that's bigger. Yes, Breeze does include as a guest layout. Let's see how that one looks like. Layouts, guest. We have beat and app.js. We have the application logo. Guess we can use a guest layout. So let's replace this with the content, and instead of using x-app layout, let's just use x-guest layout. Let me remove all the comments. And a few slides. And save. We need a route. Let's give that a try. All right, looks like crap. Let's see. Do I need to compile everything again once this is done? Apparently, but it's not working. It's kind of working. Guess it's more of the guest layout fault than anyone else's. Let's see. Yes, it does actually. Look, it's coming up right here as v app.css and resources app.js. So the functionality is there. The button, if I click button, it works, but it's kind of ending up in a weird place, and I'm guessing it's because of this container. See, there's the button, one of them at least. What else? Margin top, padding 6, width full. Jeepers creepers, what's going on? Interesting. Let me try something. I'm gonna create my own layout. And I'm going to use the boilerplate that I included in the documentation. Something strange is going on with the layout, and I don't know what it is. try my theory. Let's put this at the top. What is going on? You have clashing class name with full max with Excel, but I doubt that's the issue. Perhaps is the flex container? Problem is, if I don't set the max with Excel, it's gonna grow all the way, but I don't know why. This is going all the way over here. No, that's not doing anything. Okay, one of the problems is the max width. It's kind of just going over. It's growing too much, while the frame for the slides, it's staying. Can you maybe provide some code in a Tailwind Playground? Maybe we can test stuff. I don't know if the playground is going to work though. Because I have this Alpine.js thing here. It's going to be a problem. Why is this not relative? Everything works perfectly, and then it doesn't. And it's just so annoying. I don't know. My concern is that if this one's not working, is the Filament plugin not working either? That'll be problematic. This is the problem. This is the thing though. Check this out. If I move on to, let's say I open the actual package here, this is, well, that image doesn't work. Which one is this? This is the info list. So the info list component should be working. I guess we should test the other one. Let's try and test this one live on a Filament project. See if we have the same problems. If we do, then I have homework. Haven't given up on the problem yet, but I just want to make sure that at least the Filament Infolist package works. I don't need start kit for this one. Oof. All right, let's do a full installation of Filament here. For a minute, I thought I didn't include this line here, but no, I did. Anywho, okay, that's done. All right, let's create something to work with. Create a model here. Let's call it Carousel. with migrations. By the way, I think the docs are outdated. There is a default user in the seeder. You just need to see it. I need to create a filament user. Oh, good to know. I didn't know that. Thank you. I'll keep it in mind for next time. Yeah, that command, it's kind of, you know, that one extra step. Okay, so I have carousel. Let's make another one. Slide. I think I can just copy the code from the other repo. Carousel demo. What? Oh. Really? Okay. Do I have a seeder? I didn't. Let's see. Where is this? Oh, here, SQLite. Right, let's just add the records directly to the table, starting with running the migrations apparently. What else do we need? I didn't need anything on this carousel model. I do need to add the relationship. Let's run the migrations first. Not in the right repo right now. Okay. Just add one carousel here. No need for anything else. And then on the slides here, let's go with slide 1 dot, what was it, JPEG, PNG. I have files. Let me check. Guess they are in the Carousel demo. Storage app, public. Oh, that's why it didn't work. Slide 1, 2, and 3.jpg. No, not there. Oh, the Carousel ID, right. Okay, so we have one carousel with 3 slides. We have a model. Let's create a resource for this. Let's go to the actual repo. And let's open the carousel model first. Carousel models. We need a relationship here. Okay. Generate. Yeah, using generate just scaffold all of this, all of the columns available and everything else. I don't need a form right now. I just want to create an info list page. Why do I do that? There's one record there. View records. I should have used the view thing. By default, the view page will display a disabled form. If you prefer to display the records that are in InfoList, which is what I want, you can define the InfoList method on the resource class. Let's do that. Okay, get rid of all of this. What I want to use is my carousel component, which I haven't installed. Let's start with that. Composer require, that's the first step. Okay. I'm not going to publish anything. And now I should be able to use it. Here it is. Why did you create it like that? Oh, because of the model. Okay. Guess what I can do so that I don't have to name it like that is just import it like this. Infolists. If we do that, I can just come down here. And say Infolists. Hold on. No. Mm-hmm. Guess I need to add a view route. The schema method is used to define array of entries. Haven't done this in a while. npm install then. Because I haven't done that. Not sure if I need to though. I was kind of under the impression if I did added the Infolist method, I would have a view here. Just have an edit. Oh, but that's okay. Let's try with this. Let's add a view page for okay, that's the view. Doesn't change. Resources, carousel resource. The page is view carousel. Now let's add this to the get pages. Guess I have to add the action myself. Not working yet. Yes, I'm missing some steps. 1 second. Well, we have a bunch of issues. Nothing's working. I don't know why. Well, it would have been too easy, right? Okay, so this is going to be a boring and just a long debugging session. I've been working on this for so many weeks on isolation that when it comes to testing it live, obviously we're gonna have issues. So I don't know what's going on right now, but I'll figure it out. I'm not gonna drag you into this session because we have already spent an hour and 41 minutes just doing nothing basically. But yeah, maybe we'll have another session next week just to share what the problems were once I figured them out, and just to see everything working live. But that's going to be all for today. Again, thank you so much for joining me, even though it was kind of a non-session today. Real fun is going to be next week. So I'm going to push the filament policy stock, maybe add another live session during the week, maybe on Monday. We'll see. Stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so now so that you don't miss it. And give me a like if you found any of this entertaining. Hardly think so, but either way, it always helps. And I guess I'll see you on Friday with another session for the Kanban board. So I'll see you in the next one.